So this past week in Fortnite has been absolutely crazy. We've gotten both collabs with Hatsune Miku and Godzilla. That still feels like such a crazy thing to say, honestly. This game really is something else. But in this video, I thought that I'd share my thoughts on both the Hatsune Miku collab and the Godzilla collab. But before this video starts, if you want to support me, please consider using code FPLAY45 in the Fortnite item shop. So I think we should start off by talking about Hatsune Miku. And I think the first thing we should start off about her is her skins. So first we got the regular Hatsune Miku skin, and it looks really good. I'm super happy with how they translated her into the game. Like, it just looks so good, and I really like the musical effects on her hair with the reactivity. And this might honestly be one of my favorite Fortnite skins of all time. I just love it so much. Then in the festival pass we got Neko Hatsune Miku, and this skin is also really good. I don't think it's as good as the regular one, but I still think it's really good. I really like the colors on this, the colors look really good. And I also think her outfit looks really good as well. And I'm pretty sure this is an original look for her, and I think Fortnite did a really good job with this one. And also, I just had a huge smile on my face when I looked at the Hatsune Miku cosmetics. I'm just a really big fan of Hatsune Miku, so I was just smiling so much looking at this. I don't even remember the last time I smiled this much just looking at cosmetics for a collab I love. So yeah, the Hatsune Miku skins look incredible, and I'm super happy with them. So now let's go over to the rest of the collab. So if you don't know, Hatsune Miku has been one of my most wanted collabs in this game for a long time, like a very long time. I absolutely love Hatsune Miku, so I was so happy when this collab was announced. If you've been in my Discord server for this past week, which you should totally join by the way, or if you have followed me on Twitter for this past week, which you should totally do by the way, you can see that I've been very vocal about my love for Hatsune Miku. I've been so excited for this collab. Ever since Festival became a thing, I thought this mode is the perfect mode to have a Hatsune Miku collab. And we did it! She's in the game! And the songs they picked for Festival are really good, especially Magical Cure Love Shot. That song is such a good song, and it's also so fun to play. It's super hard, and I really like the harder songs in this game. And I also just love Fortnite Festival in general, so whenever they have a good collab in Festival, I'm always happy. So yeah, those were my thoughts on the Hatsune Miku collab. I absolutely love this collab. I love Hatsune Miku. As I said, this has been one of my most wanted collabs for a long time. So yeah, enough talking about Miku. Let's go over to the Godzilla collab. So why don't we start off by talking about the Godzilla skins. So first, let's start off with Godzilla Evolved. I think this skin looks really good. Fortnite did a surprisingly good job in translating it to the game. It does look a little weird, the proportions are a little off. But that of course makes sense since Fortnite of course had to make his proportions a little weird just to make it fit into the game. But yeah, I think Fortnite did a pretty good job with this skin. Then we got Kong, and a little bit of the same case as with Godzilla. I think the proportions are a little weird on him, but I do get why they had to make his proportions like that. But other than that, I think they translated Kong really well into the game. And lastly, we have Mechagodzilla. And this is probably my favorite out of all the Godzilla skins. I just think this one looks really good, and it's definitely the Godzilla skin I think was translated the best into the game. But it's probably easier to translate a giant robot into the game instead of a giant lizard and a giant monkey. But yeah, this skin is really good, and all of the Godzilla skins are really good as well. I'm super happy with them. But now, let's go over to the other stuff in the Godzilla collab. So first, I'm gonna have to rant about something real quick. So it took me a long time to play as Godzilla. In total, I think I spent 5, 6, or 7 hours playing this game before I got to play as Godzilla. And no, it's kind of my fault that I didn't get to play as him, because I was getting so tired of not finding him. Because I heard that there was a 20% chance of finding him, then I heard there was a 40% chance, and I went in so many games and it just didn't spawn. And I was starting to think is the 20% and 40% even real? But I found out later that it was totally my fault because I was playing bot lobbies the entire time. The reason I was playing bot lobbies is just because I wanted to play as Godzilla, and I thought that it would have been easier in bot lobbies because the bots probably wouldn't go for the portal. And I heard that multiple people said that it is possible for Godzilla to spawn in bot lobbies, but I don't think I believe them because I spent so many matches in bot lobbies with nothing, no Godzilla. But then after a while I thought maybe the bot lobbies don't work, so I went into a regular lobby. And then the first or second match in the regular lobby, Godzilla spawned. And then just a few matches later, he spawned again. So I don't think Godzilla can spawn in bot lobbies. But yeah, rant over. Now, before I go on to talk about how fun it is to play as Godzilla, I think I should talk about how it is to fight him. So fighting Godzilla is honestly really fun. It feels like a boss fight, and like an epic boss fight as well. You're fighting like a giant kaiju. Like Godzilla is huge, so it's super fun to play as him. And he's also really strong, so it's extra fun to fight against him. Yeah, I don't really have much else to say about the fighting him part, so let's talk about how fun it is to play as him. So playing as Godzilla is honestly super fun. It is amazing. Like, it's just so fun to be like super big because you are huge. And you're really strong as well because you can like stomp people if there are anyone nearby. You can roar to see if there are people nearby. And you can also shoot at people with your atomic breath. And I just can't get over how fun it is to play as Godzilla. Like, just playing as Godzilla, in those few moments that I was playing as him, it was some of the most fun I've ever had with this game. Like, it's just such an incredible experience. I would highly recommend that you go and try to play as Godzilla if you haven't already. It is so damn fun. I'm definitely excited to hop in some more matches and try to play as Godzilla because, jeez, that is fun. It is so fun. But one thing I wish though is that I wish that the probability of the Godzilla portal spawning was a little higher. Like maybe go up to 50% so that he spawns in like 50% of the matches. Because like Godzilla isn't exactly like the Doom Isle back in Chapter 5 Season 4. Because you don't get to be Godzilla the entire game. You only have so much time to play as Godzilla. So I just think his spawn rate could be a little higher. But it's still pretty high with 40% though. So overall, both the Godzilla collab and the Hatsune Miku collab were incredible. Dare I say that these might be some of my favorite collabs of all time in this game? But yeah, with these collabs, I think this season might be shaping up to be one of the greatest seasons in Fortnite history. I'm not gonna judge it fully yet, I'm gonna judge the season when it's finished. But it seems really promising so far. But anyways, what do you guys think about the Hatsune Miku and the Godzilla collab? And if you have gotten to play as Godzilla, what do you think about that? Let me know in the comments below. But I'll see you guys next time. Bye!